My dear, how are you doing? Okay, can I come sit by your bed? Great. No, I love doing house calls. I'm really glad to be here. So you've been having nightmares? Have they made it hard to fall asleep or stay asleep? Both. Okay. Well, as I'm sure you know, I am a professional dream cleaner. So I'm here to remove your nightmares and then clean them and reinsert them as your perfect dream. Yeah, I love it. It's my favorite job in the world. Okay, so what we're going to do is interview you a bit to get a good idea of what type or subset of nightmare you're having. Yeah, that will just help with the removal a bit. Okay, don't worry, I won't ask anything too specific or too upsetting. It's going to be really vague, really calm. Great. And then once we do that, I'm going to measure your head to figure out where these nightmares may be located. And then we'll do the removal. From there, I put them in the dream cleaner machine and it will make sure the nightmare aspect is completely gone and just the dream core remains. Yeah, dream cores are incredibly neutral. They are just what allow the dreams to form. So your dream core right now is covered in a negative sort of casing, and that's what the nightmare is. So we're going to remove that, and then I will interview you further to make sure we can figure out your perfect dream. I will make you a tonic, which you will take every night. It will adhere to the core and turn your nightmares into something beautiful. Does that sound good? Great, let's get started. I brought my trusty bag of stuff, so let me put this down and I will get to interviewing you, okay? Great. Okay, I have my little pencil and paper here. I'm just gonna go through a few questions. It shouldn't be too elaborate or take too long. Okay. The first question is whether or not the dreams you're having are recurring dreams. Yes. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Those can be especially destabilizing. So, when was the first time you remember having this dream? Okay. Yeah, it's been going on a while. And do the dreams have much variation? So, do they always start the same and change? Do they start differently and end up in the same place? Is it the same theme but different things actually happen? Okay, they start different and end up in the same place. I'm sorry, my dear. I often find that the most stressful kind because you never know if you're gonna end up in that really scary place. Yeah, it can lead to a sort of body tension whenever you fall asleep, which can then lead to the nightmare. So it's sort of like a chicken or egg thing in the worst way. Hopefully we can get that next by the end of today. I have no doubt that your dreams will be fairly easy to remove because this is all unpleasant stuff, but fairly typical. So now that we have the type of nightmare out of the way, I would like to get a little more into the content. Okay, so the first question, which may sound odd, is do your nightmares involve teeth at all? Yeah, you'd be shocked at how many nightmares are teeth-based, either falling out, breaking, disintegrating. No teeth, okay? And then in the dream, are you in a situation where you've forgotten about a large test, a large paper? Okay. Yeah, this type is rather common too. I find people are sort of always stressed about school. no matter how far removed they are. It's not this, okay. So it sounds like you don't fall into the stress dream category, more the scary nightmare. Okay, so that leads me to this next question. In the dream, are you or a loved one in mortal danger? Oh dear, okay. And does this evoke a sort of guilt response? Like, do you feel responsible for any of this? Okay, that's good. Yeah, guilt dreams can be a bit stickier, so a bit harder to remove from the head. I'm glad that's not what you're going through. Like I said, this sounds like it should be a pretty cut and dry procedure. Let's see what's next. Is your dream embarrassing at all? Yeah, so do you find yourself naked in front of the room, falling down a bunch of stairs, committing some sort of social faux pas? Okay. And then, last question of this type. Does your dream involve any sort of romantic stress? A current partner breaking up with you, a ex-partner showing up? No. Okay. That is lucky. Those dreams can be very disconcerting. Okay, I think I should have a rough idea of where your dreams are residing. Yeah, like I said, they should be in fairly typical spots, so I shouldn't have too much trouble getting rid of them. Yeah, I'm relieved too. It's nice when things are simple for the patient. Okay, great. Let me get out my measuring tape though. I want to make sure I can hit all the spots perfectly. Yeah, so I'm just going to measure around your head and do little pencil marks. It will show up, it's charcoal. And then from there, I will know exactly where to pull. Okay, I'll be right back, okay? I'm back, I've got my measuring tape. It shouldn't take too long. It's not super elaborate. There are only a few spots these dreams tend to hide, so the temples are big ones. Okay. Yeah, I just want to double measure to make sure. Okay, I'm going to measure in this direction too. Okay. Yeah, easy enough. Right here is also a big spot. No, it shouldn't hurt, and while you'll be able to see what's going on, I don't think it should be too stressful. Yeah, because like I said, it's a pretty painless procedure. Yeah, the Cupid's bow tends to have the longest ones, which is surprising to a lot of people. Okay, let's see. Around the head. Okay, dear. So, how are you doing in your waking hours when you're not dealing with these nightmares? Are they sort of bleeding into your day? Yeah, I know when I'm in an especially bad nightmare bout, I can often sort of feel them throughout at least the first half of my day when I'm awake. There's nothing worse because you feel almost a latent anxiety or depression, but not rooted in any sort of reality, which I find really destabilizes some people. think these should be the last measurements. I'm just gonna do the back of your head one more time, okay? Okay. How does that feel? Okay. Okay. We're done? Yeah, like I said, the measuring is a really simple part of the process. Painless, easy. I haven't had too many complaints. Okay, my dear. So I'm gonna show you the dream cleaner just so that you're not a little surprised. It's a first generation dream cleaner. I find that, it's a product you don't really need to improve upon, but it looks really old. Hold on. So this is it. It's just a little box. It looks almost like a child's plaything. Right now it's off, but when we start the removal, I'm just going to turn it to the red, which means it's ready to accept the negative dreams. And then we will turn it to yellow, which is when it will start its cleaning process. And then when we're ready to reinsert the dream cores, we'll turn it to green and we can remove them. Yeah, deeply simple stuff. Deeply simple stuff, which is nice. Okay. So this is the tool I use to pluck. It's pretty simple. Just pulls them right out. Like I said, it shouldn't hurt. Some people feel absolutely nothing, while some feel like a pull, but not one that feels any pain. Yeah, if there is pain for some reason, which would be a first for my clients, please let me know. Okay, are you ready? Yeah, you can close your eyes, you can leave them open. It doesn't really matter at this stage. Okay, here we go. How does that feel? Okay, good. Okay, I'm going to go right here, which like I said is going to be the longest. So I'm really going to pull, but I should be able to cut it off in the middle, so it shouldn't be too uncomfortable. Okay, ready? I'm going to cut it. Yeah, sorry, that's a bit loud. Okay. And that's it. No, it's totally fine. Yeah, it looks like it was a clean removal. Some clients, like I said, if they have guilty dreams or embarrassing dreams, there can be some leftover, some residue, and we have to go in and pull it out, and that can be slightly more uncomfortable, but not sort of in any real intense sense. Okay. Now I'm just letting them fall to the floor. Afterward, I'm just gonna sweep them up and put them right in the dream cleaner. Yeah, I prefer to just get everything out at once. Some people do it differently, but I find making the actual removal process as short and quick as possible is what tends to be preferable for the patient. Oh, okay, this is the big one. Sorry. Okay. Are you feeling lighter yet? a little, but you feel like you still have some in there. Yeah, some people have more than others. It's kind of like hair follicles, right? Where some people have big, thick ones, some people have tiny, easy to remove, but the amount varies. You have quite a lot, which makes me unsurprised that they've been so destabilizing. This means that the nightly tonic you take will probably have to be in a slightly larger dose. Okay, I think just 3 more. That's 1. That should be 2. Okay, I see it right there. That's it? How do you feel? Yeah, you can really feel the lightness. I'm glad you're doing a bit better. So what I'm going to do now is interview you again. Yeah, it was helpful to know what kind of dreams you had, and now we're going to figure out what kind of dreams you want. Yeah, I think this is the fun part. So, good dreams can come on a spectrum from totally neutral to too good to be true, if that makes sense. Yeah, so we consider neutral dreams good just because dreams are on a binary, and bad dreams give you that stress feeling. It's pretty clear when something's a bad dream. Neutral dreams are so that you dream you're in CVS buying tampons, or you dream that you're having a boring conversation about lawnmowers. Like, these things are not negative, but they're also not joyful or something that makes you wake up happy. So we want to avoid those just because what's the point, right? And then we also want to avoid the other end of the spectrum. Yeah, dreams that are so good that when you wake up you're actually disappointed. Yeah, so like a dream where you get back together with a lost love could be one, or a dream where all of your debt is erased would be another. A dream where you get the promotion you've always wanted and life feels really amazing. Like, those are all very good things, and things that you might want in your future, but things that aren't happening right now. So the type of dream we aim for instead is a dream where you have a really lovely day with people you care about. Maybe a beach day where you're laughing and enjoying one another's presence. Another one could be flying. Yeah, it's a dream that's so removed from reality, people don't tend to be disappointed when they wake up. It's sort of expected, but the dream itself is wonderful. I like flying dreams. I often make myself a tonic just to have those. Yeah, it's nice to be weightless every once in a while. Another type could be a dream where you figure out something you've been really stuck on. So do you participate in any creative endeavors? Painting, writing, singing? Okay, so this type of dream would be one where you have an epiphany that stays with you when you wake up. Yes, we can engineer that to an extent. So we can provide a aspect to your tonic that allows for creativity bursts. We can't guarantee it will be a genius idea, but we can try and provoke some ideas that might be deep in your subconscious. Okay, great. Yeah, actually, I grew my business a lot with that type of dream. Yeah, that's why I'm here. Okay, I'm gonna get to interviewing you, okay? First question. When you picture flying, are you A, floating, B, flapping your wings, or C, swimming? Everyone pictures flying rather differently. I have friends who flap, I have friends who do like the breaststroke through the air. I personally float, which I find lovely. Floating. Okay. Next, tell me a bit about your relationship with your family. Yeah, I just like to figure out if there are people you'd like to see in your dreams, if you miss them and you want them around. Okay. Oh, that's lovely. Now I want you to close your eyes, just for a second. And when you close your eyes and you think about a happy place, where are you going? Yeah, just somewhere that makes you comfortable, that makes you worry-free, safe. Oh, that's lovely. Okay. Would you like this to be the site of some of your dreams, or is this a place you want to hold on to for your waking hours? Dreams. Okay, good. Yeah, I love putting happy places in dreams. Okay, a couple more questions. Okay. Are there any loved ones outside of your family you would like to see in your dreams? Okay. How about any pets? Yeah, I recommend against pets that have passed because that can veer into the type 3 too good to be true dream. Okay. Okay. Is there anyone else you would like to see in your dream? Not someone that would be type 3, but just someone who would be lovely to have around for a minute or two. Okay. Okay. You said you were creative? Yeah, so I would love to know if there are any specific problems you're trying to work through. Okay. Oh, yeah, totally. I have been there. We can definitely try and solve that for you. Okay, I think that should be it in terms of questions I have. Yeah, just give me a minute to sketch out a plan, okay? Okay, let's see. Oh no, I'm just getting the shape, which I know sounds silly, but helps with the base tonic I'm going to make. Yeah, I'll explain that all in 1 minute, okay? Oh, good. Yeah, you do start to feel better after the initial removal. That lightness is, I find, really relieving for a lot of people. Okay, my dear, I think we are ready to make the tonic. So you sit tight for a minute. I'm going to make your tonic base, and then with you we will add the different elements that you've requested. I will be right back. Okay, my dear, it is time to prepare your tonic. So this is the base I made you, and you can keep this glass bottle. This base is what adheres to the dream core. It's a little sticky, and it is made just for you and for what I know about the dreams you've been having. So it should very quickly, very easily stick. We are going to add these 3 elements based on what we discussed at different levels, but all together they should make you the perfect type of dream. Do you have any questions? here we go. So first, we have joy. And with you, I think I would add 3 to 4 drops. Let's see. I think we should go for 4. You can never have too much joy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I added a 5th. I guess your dreams will be especially joyous. So we've got this bright yellow. We're just going to mix it together. Make sure it's all adhered before we add fantasy, which I know sounds a bit odd, but that's what gets you flying dreams. It gets you wishing dreams. It gets you the kind of fun dream that is perfectly in line with the type 2 dreams that we want. Okay, for this I'm gonna add, I think, 4 drops. Normally I would do 3, but because of our accidental drop of 4, I think 4 will be perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's swirl this. Swirl, swirl, swirl. The fantasy is a bit stuck on the bottom, so I'm actually going to do a little shaking. Just gentle. But we want to make sure all of the elements are really nicely combined before we add more, especially because this next one is very strong, so adding too much can be bad. So next we have creativity. It is what leads to the epiphanies that we previously discussed. Too much creativity, however, can lead to an almost manic feeling of realization that can bleed into the morning. So we have to be very, very careful with this one. And I'll show you how strong it is when we add it, but I think we only want 1 drop of this. Let's see. Okay, there we go. So look at this, at how quickly and intensely it enters the tonic. So this one we're not even going to swirl, we're just going to pop this on and shake it right away. It's going to lead to sort of earthy green color that is not as beautiful and appealing as some of the earlier iterations, but it is exactly what you need. How's that look? Yeah. So next, I'm going to prepare this for you. Okay. Here we go. Okay, my darling. I'm really excited about this one. So there are a few ways you can take it. We can put it in a tea. We can put it with some lemon juice. The taste is a little earthy, a little matcha-like. I think some people like it. I like to take it sort of like a shot right before bed. It just makes it easy. A shot? Okay. So you can keep this. I'm just going to open it. It's kind of the perfect size for our purposes. So it's really good because you will know how much to take. Okay, ready? Okay, here you go. Okay, not that bad? Good. So now we're going to do reinsertion. No, in the future you won't need to reinsert again. They will just be in there. You just need to retake that shot every night. Super easy. Yeah, this is a one-time thing. Don't worry. So we are going to take our machine. We are going to turn it to reinsertion. And I'm just going to pull this up. Same thing, just going to place them right back in. Yeah. Okay. No, it doesn't hurt in this direction either. Yeah, it's really nice. It never should be all that uncomfortable. Your head should feel slowly heavier again, but it's gonna feel a bit like a warm, comfortable bath, I think, because you will be basking in dreams that are only full of good and only full of warmth. And I would like you to slowly let yourself fall asleep. Just slowly drift off. Slowly drift to sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. It's time to fall asleep. And you know that you're going to have good dreams. That your nightmare will be gone. Those nightmares can't hurt you or scare you any longer. Yeah, they should be gone. Okay. Slowly fall asleep, and I'm going to wish